Alright, ladies and gentlemen, we're back together in just a few short minutes after we got the magnet mod in here working. Seems to be working okay. Next step though I want to work on is making the stick a little bit tighter. I don't know about yours, but my X62, maybe because it's getting up there in age, just likes to slop all over the place. If I just hold the stick on the side, the base rather, the whole stick just slides down. It doesn't come back to center. Same thing if I go forward, backward, the stick is just all over the place. It's because of the spring in here. Satek didn't put on that strong of a spring. I wish they had put a stronger spring or even let us buy a stronger spring. But there's an easy enough fix for this. Rather than going out and buying a spring to put in there, what you're going to need is you're going to need a CD cover. This is off a 50 pack, as you can see. And all you're going to use is just this top ring. What you want to do is just cut that out right there. That's about the same size as the base, right? The base down here. All right. I already cut one out. I used a utility knife to do it. I split one or two, so you got to be really careful. If the plastic is really cold, it's just going to crack. It might behoove you to take a little bit of a torch to it just to warm it up before you go ahead and cut it. But I cut out two of them. Here's one I cut out, and here's the other one. Now the reason I cut out two is I don't know how tight I want this to be. What you're going to want to do is on one of them, or on both of them actually, you want to bore out the center of the CD case. See up here it's whole, but you want to bore it out. I used a drill to do that. This here is a 1/2 inch. I used a 1/2 inch drill. The entire thing across is an inch and a half across. So you want an 1.5 inch circle. That's what this is. The opening is about a 1/2 inch. All right. So I did that on both of them. The next thing you have to do is, and I haven't done it on this one because I don't know if I want to use it, is cut out a slit. I don't know if you can see it in there. Yeah, you can see it right there. You want to cut out a V. What that does is it lets you slip it on without having to take apart the stick. And to me that's super important. The less I have to take apart the better. This here, pretty sure won't void your warranty by doing this, but I can't say for sure because I don't work for Satek. So all you're going to do is once you have this cut out, all right, turn the stick on my side. So I'm going to turn on the side so you can see it. You're going to have to pull down the spring, kind of hard actually, and you want to hold it down. Once you have the spring held down, take this and slip it in there. It goes on pretty, I was going to say pretty easy, but it's not so easy because it's not a huge V. So take some getting it. Alright, I'm struggling here as you can see. This is not as easy as I thought it was going to be. Alright. Try this again. There we go. Oh, I almost had it. It might be because my V is not that big, but I'd rather struggle to get it on there than have it fall off in the middle of a game. Alright, well I might be making this a little bit wider. Let me give it a couple more shots here. I don't like to give up too easily. Alright, let's go. Woo! Damn that stuff. There we go. And it's in. Now, as you can see the plastic piece in there. I didn't take off on the first one. I left that little nub, as you can see. Maybe I can put it against my shirt here. I left the little nub sticking up. That way, it actually fits right into the base. It actually fits right up into the base of the stick. Which is great. Now you can see when I hold it on its side, it doesn't flop down. All right, still not that tight. If I push it down, it doesn't come back up. but it doesn't float down. So I think what I want to do is try putting in this one. Now, you could try taking off this nub too if you want. It's going to be a little bigger drill. What I say is flip the thing upside down. So I'm going to go ahead and cut the notch out of here, flip it upside down and put it in there and see if it makes this any tighter for me. I'm going to go ahead and cut out of here the V in it, just so I can slip it on my stick. So be careful. Don't want you to hurt yourself on my account here. And like I said, you might have to heat up the plastic so that it doesn't split. I'm going to make this notch a little bit bigger here. I always have another case if I need it. Alright, there we go. Take that out. Alright, that's separate. Let's see here, that's there. Let's see if we can knock that out of there. Almost. Perfect. I just want to go ahead and clean that up a little bit. I don't want any pieces falling into the stick. I've already done enough damage on it here. So, don't want to do any more. As if I didn't void my warranty already, I guess. Alright, clean that up a little bit. Good, push that out of the way. Alright, so let's go ahead and put this one on. Now this is going to be even harder than the last one because that spring's already compressed. Alright, so like I said, you want to make sure that the top one stays where it is. As I think about it, if you're going to do two, it might have actually been a better idea for me to put the top one on second and the first one on first. That way I can just pull down, because I can use the top one right here just to pull it down and stick it on. But now I'm fighting the spring and the top one, so I may end up going back, but we'll see here. Let's see if I can get my fingers in there. There we go, fingers in. See if I can slide this in. Perfect, got it in there. Alright, so I've got both of them in there. This thing does not want to move. Now, what I do notice right off the bat, and I'm not sure I like it, is limited movement. I don't have as great a motion with those two in there as I did with one and as I have with none. So, that's a big caveat right there for you. But what we're going to do is we're going to go over to the computer, we're going to give it a shot, and see how it works.